I am Donika.
And I am Myra, and this is a Black Women Healing Podcast.
A space to discuss mental wellness.
A space to dive into soul care and vulnerability.
Here, we will support you on your journey as you focus on your healing,
while also giving you the work along the way.
Welcome to Black Women Healing Podcast. Hey y'all, I am here to announce that our book, Let's Heal, a workbook designed for Black women with various modalities by your co-host Donika and Myra, is now at a storefront. And so the storefront is Urbana Goods. It's a community store that brings an upgraded experience of connecting with the community with small crafting gatherings and workshops and supporting other local businesses by housing and selling their merchandise, such as us. And they even sell some of your typical items from the local convenience store. Like, y'all, I literally bought some body butter, hair products, and a cute purse, all from this store, just to give you a little example. So when you have some time, check out Urbana Goods. It's located in Gardena, California. The actual address is 1756 West El Segundo, Gardena, California, 90249. You can put it in your GPS, whatever you need to do, but go ahead and make your way there and check us out.
All right, y'all, we're doing something a little bit different today. So it's just me and Donika, and we both decided to plan our own episodes. Donika was trying to have me share with her what we're doing, but I'm not about to just give it away like that. So we don't even need to do a random discussion because this is a random discussion. So are you ready?
No.
Well, first off, you're going to need your phone. Okay. And you need to have Spotify open for this episode. So this episode's focus is on the 5 senses. So sight, touch, smell, hearing, and taste. Because I always give my clients homework on getting in touch with their 5 senses. So I figured why not have a discussion about it. So this is a light discussion about how we engage our 5 senses and how we've engaged them in the past. So doing a little bit of past reflecting and reflecting on now where we are. So to get us started, I want to ask you, pick one. Do you want to start with taste, smell, touch, or sight?
Hearing. Oh, wait, it wasn't even one.
I didn't say hearing.
My bad. Say it again.
Taste, smell, touch, or sight?
Touch.
Okay, so touch. I want you to share something that you maybe keep around you currently that you like to touch that you feel brings you comfort.
Yeah, I mean, I'm at my desk right now and I have like these little stress balls. So, I mean, I work from home, and when I'm in sessions, a lot of times I'll just squeeze my little stress ball. Like, I'm not even stressed, but it's just something that gives me like comfort and something to do.
Yeah.
So that's what I do.
Nice. I like that. Okay. And then I want you to think of, should I be answering these too?
Probably yeah, because this is not a session. This is not a session. Y'all hear her talking about, all right, now. No, you participate too.
So recently I've been liking things that are fuzzy, and it's crazy because I used to not like things that were fuzzy. Like I didn't buy blankets, like sweaters and stuff like that. Like I always thought that was weird, but now I have this like attraction to fuzzy things. So like I've been buying fuzzy jackets and just really leaning toward like my blankets that have fuzz on them. So I feel like that's like been my thing of comfort. Yeah. Okay. So the next one, what is something that you like to touch that reminds you of like the fall season? So this one's a little bit of a challenge. So like fall/winter. So I'm thinking more so like holidays coming up, something that kind of like brings back that memory or makes you even think of it.
Something to touch. I don't know. Only thing I could think of is like covers. I mean, I always sleep with cover anyways, but it just makes me think of like a thick cover. Like I like a like sometimes cover on my bed I'll have like a more, a thinner cover. but I have like some thicker covers, and those sometimes in the winter I like use the thin cover and the thick cover because I like to feel warm when I'm going to sleep. But I like to be cold at the same time. So I guess
Okay.
like that thick, like those comforters, like those, not even a cover, a comforter, the thick one. I guess that's what I'm thinking of right now. What about you?
Mine's gonna sound so weird, but mine goes to like preparing food with my hands. And like it sounds really weird, but I think of like marinating chicken and like squeezing it. And like my mind is also going to like grating cheese, like touching cheese and eating like apple pie and like touching it. Yeah, that's definitely where my mind goes, which it sounds so weird, but
No,
that's
because it's the
definitely mine.
food.
Yeah, something about I don't know what it is, but once the fall season comes, my heart gets so excited for like the food that's to come for the holiday season.
Yes, a lot. Have you had, I know we talked, have you had one of them Julian pies before?
Every time I try to go and get one, the line is so long, and I also don't want to buy a whole pie. But I found this place, and they have miniature pies. So I was excited because they didn't have a line, and then I go in, they were like, "Oh, we're not selling those. That's just display." I was like, "What?
What?
Like, no wonder you didn't have no line. You ain't selling nothing."
Wow. Yeah. Now I'm excited. I gotta try some pies out.
When you coming out here, we can go
to Julian's.
Girl, okay. So last time I went to Julian, speaking of like tasting stuff and touching stuff, there's this place I usually go to, and they have like really good chicken wings and like patty melts. But this time I was like, let me get a shake, because the shakes, they just be looking real good. It's like one of these places where it's like you step into like 1970. Like they even got a train that goes around. Like it just gives that vibe. So I was like, let me get a shake. Best shake I've ever had in my life. I've been thinking about that shake ever since I had it. And I'm not even a shake person, but it's a praline shake. I was like, praline? Whatever.
Granny.
So good. Yeah.
Praline. Because what's that like? It's not a praline, is a praline, but it reminds you of a pecan, right?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. They didn't even have a pecan shake. It was a praline shake. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Praline oatmeal is actually in season at Trader Joe's right now, y'all. It's so good. I think maybe I just like pralines.
I hear.
Yeah, I think it's my thing for sure. All right. Say hi, Shy.
Hey,
Shyla. All right. So we talked a little bit about touch. Maybe we'll come back to it. But now I want you to pick between smell, taste, and sight.
These is not my favorite ones. My favorite one, obviously, is the ears, the hearing. But okay.
All right. You want to get to that one?
No, just I'm gonna follow instructions. Tell me the three again.
Taste, smell, and sight.
Sight.
Okay. Paint a picture for us of what a safe space looks like for you. So it doesn't have to be like your safe space, so that can be personal, but what a safe space typically looks like for you.
A safe space for me looks like I would say open. A space that's open. So anything that's closed sometimes makes me feel a little paranoid. Even if I go somewhere that's one way in, one way out. I don't know. If I go somewhere, I like to
So haunted houses are not for you?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I cannot stand to be scared regardless. Like, I'm not going anywhere where I want. You're not scaring me, and I'm not paying you to scare me. Even if it's free, I'm not going. It's not my thing. All my friends been kind of, are you sure you don't want to know? Y'all know I'm not going into any haunted houses, not Disney, Universal, none of that. Exactly, Shyla. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So no. So a safe space to me is something open. So essentially maybe like something like a park or like a area of grass, just space that's open. Even like in a home, like a space that's pretty open, like big layouts. That's something I would say somewhere that's like lighted, but like I don't like when it's too bright. but like a nice like ray of sunshine type of thing just coming through slightly, like my blind never like fully open. It's just like a nice little just some coming in. But so a nice light, open space, maybe just like nature sounds. So like I'm not a person who noise doesn't make me feel overwhelmed overall, unless I'm like having just too much going on. But overall, like noise don't bother me. But I guess if I had to have noise, uh, maybe some slight music, some R&B though, nice little feel good vibes. Yeah, that's me just thinking about my own like feel good safe space. Yeah. What about
I
you?
like that. Mine is, I always go to like my grandma has, I guess it's called like a den, like her second living room.
Yeah.
And it's like she has this one window where like the sun just does not come in, and then she has this other window that's more of like a door where the sun really comes in. And she has this bar that she would sit they didn't actually put liquor there, they would put my toys there. And then they had these like really orangish brown couch that were like they kind of sunk in when you sat on them. And then she would always give me this sheet, and she had this big old TV, like one of the biggest with the butt, and this like library next to it. And so I have to paint this picture because everything in here kind of made sense, because it felt like a safe space because they had my books there. The TV only showed like 2 channels, but the 2 channels had all my shows. And then she had this like fan, so it was like the perfect amount of cool, so the room never really got hot. And then she would give me the sheet, so like I never really had like a blanket. And then the way the couch sunk in, it was like all my problems just melted away into the couch, like, and it smelled like my grandparents. And so that place, like, yeah, that's like my safe space. Even like when I close my eyes, like whenever I'm having a hard time, I just close my eyes and I go back to that place. Because I remember on some days I'd be like, Grandma, can we like close the door where the sun didn't shine in? And some days I wanted it open. And then when I would look out, it would be like this car that they didn't use. Like it's just all like, it's so nostalgic. So
yeah, that's what it sounds like.
oh, and my penguin, I forgot. So I always had this like penguin. Penguins used to be my thing as a kid. So my penguin had a baby. So it's a baby penguin and a regular penguin. And my grandma never took it off of its spot. Like to this day, the penguin is still there. It's been there since I was 5.
Oh,
Does not move. So I feel like this is basically like my living room because my grandparents never really used it. Only I used it. Yeah. So yeah, that's my safe space. Still is.
I love that, especially the couch part. Like I can feel that for you. You talking about like that, those types of couches you just sink into, and then the smell of it.
Yes, it's like you just melt into it. The only thing is she would never let me eat back there. That was the only thing I hated. Like my grandma was very much like, you eat in the kitchen.
Yep.
Yeah. So, so the next site I want you to paint is a site where you feel comforted by people. So whether it be like with family, with friends, what comes to mind?
No, that's an interesting one. I mean, to be honest, I just like, my family back home is pretty big and they do stuff a lot, a lot, a lot of get togethers. As a matter of fact, my cousin Kaya just had a baby today. Shout out to Kaya, and I hope I pronounced her baby's name right, Kyren. I know it's spelled Kyren. So shout out to baby Kyren and Kaya. But they probably gonna have something for that. For sure. Today's my daddy's birthday today too. Happy birthday, daddy.
Happy birthday, Mr. Brown.
And they did. I just got the phone with him, and they went out to eat, and everybody came out. So like they do stuff a lot. So I would say anything that the family's together and it just feels like joy, where there's food. Anytime it's like typical Black family. You have some food and people, That's it. You don't even need nothing else. Like if it's games and all of that involved, great. But you don't even need that sometimes, so just literally food, people, and just looking around and watching people smile and have a good time. That makes me feel good. So I would say that's what I think about when it comes to like people and family. Same thing with my friends though. Like the times I feel the best is when I look around and it's people I love who I know love me, and they're like having a good time, smiling, enjoying themselves. And I'm just like, this all I need. That's it.
I love that.
What about you?
So let me turn down. I'm gonna turn on my TV because the baby is blasting the song.
That's Shyla's safe space.
For real. This one is a little hard for me because like my family doesn't really like, we get together but we don't, because like with my grandma when she was alive we got together for every little thing. It was like, it's Thursday, like we get together. Sunday we have fish fry. Saturday we had like family breakfast. Like Monday we had, like, we used to do something every day of the week. It was like a little ridiculous. So I think for me, my mind kind of goes to like, my grandma had this pink house, same color as your wall, and she had like this fruit tree. Well, it wasn't really hers; it was a neighbor's fruit tree, and she had this really long driveway, and and people like my family members, they all had like stereos.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be in the driveway, it'd be the adults playing dominoes, and then it'd be me and my cousins making up a dance in the front yard, or like double dutching, or like jumping off the porch. And then you got grandma sitting in the entrance of the door, like yelling for us to like be quiet or stop jumping off the porch, while she's like going back and forth, like cooking and stuff like that. So I feel like that reminds me of family. Present day, I would say like some of those family members we still get together and we always do like a Mother's Day brunch. So like at my cousin's house. So gathering around like my cousin's table is like the new, like normal for us. I would say that reminds me of family present day.
Yeah.
But that pink house
The pink
is a
house.
memory. Yes. They tried to get her to paint that house a different color and she was like, I like my house pink. I'm not changing it.
That's right. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. Okay. So if you could pick between smell and taste, which one are you picking?
I'm gonna say smell.
Okay. What is a smell you like just have to avoid? Like you don't like it.
Chitlins.
Oh my gosh, that was mine.
Let me say it. Hold on, chitterlings. I guess that's the proper way of saying it. But we say chitlins. Chitlins is like, yo, that's so stinky, and it reminds me of home too. Like everybody makes chitlins for Thanksgiving. Like, so that
Yeah.
smell in the house. Oh my goodness. And I used to try to make myself like them because everybody liked them. Or even to this day, like they love them. They put their little hot sauce on it. I try to eat them so many times growing up. I would like throw up literally. And I just it could never
I
stick with
never got
me.
over the smell to even try to eat them.
I guess that's what it was, like not getting over the smell, but I don't know. That's just one that I couldn't do. And that smell to this, that's just I can think of the smell now. It's nasty. So that one completely avoid, but you know what's funny is I don't know anybody out here who makes chitlins. Like at least, yeah, none of my
What?
friends.
My family still, my uncle does, but my other family members don't really,
See
more
what I'm
so.
saying? See what I'm saying? Yeah,
Maybe it's dying out.
exactly. Maybe it is. So I haven't even had to think about it since I moved out here. Thank goodness.
I think because it was more of like a tradition. Because isn't chitlin supposed to like bring something with the new year?
No, that's New Year's Eve. That's the black eyed peas and
And the greens. Because
well,
greens supposed to be for like money.
yeah, I'm trying to think what else my mom, because it is my mom every New Year she does make the certain type of those foods. But chitlins, that's usually like the Thanksgiving. You can make them for Christmas and stuff too, but I don't think that one, at least not my family, they didn't use that as like the bring in a New Year thing.
Okay.
It's nasty. So you gotta pick another one.
That was literally mine. Okay, let me try to think of another one. That's the only thing I can really think of. Yeah, I did not like the smell of it. I had a very bad incident as a kid where one of my cousins ate too many of them and he was not feeling well. And yeah, y'all could put the clues together. And that scarred me because he was only 5. And I was like, why was he even eating that?
Ugh.
Yeah.
But did he like them?
Yeah, he liked them. He had a lot of them. I was watching him eat it from afar, like, what are you doing?
I'm done.
Yeah, nah. Okay. What is the smell that brings back memories of childhood for you?
Dang. It's weird because I think about like waking up Christmas morning. I don't even know the smell of it. Maybe it's just a feeling. Let me think of a smell. I don't
You
know.
thinking hard.
I know because I feel like it's a smell connected to what I'm trying to think of. Like waking up Christmas.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think what my mom would like be doing. Would it be like breakfast? Like what is it? It's always food, typically. The smells that I'm thinking of are always connected to get a what's she watching?
Miss Rachel.
Miss Rachel. Is that the one I like that
The
one.
one I showed you in the car?
Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would say connected to food. That brings back memories.
It
Yeah,
doesn't have to be connected to food. Just anything that
no,
brings back
I'm
memories, like
saying
smell.
that's usually what brings me back.
Oh.
It's food. I mean the pumpkin spice, all of that. To be honest, I feel like that's more recent. Growing up, like during
I didn't know about no
fall.
pumpkin spice growing up.
Yeah, like I don't think it was as much of a thing. I would say that what is that sweet pea lotion? That I think that was Bath and Body Works or whatever, or just every.
Yeah.
I feel like growing up, that was a scent that all of like the teenagers or even the grown people, sweet pea, that scent was in growing up.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of like childhood. Yeah, those are the ones that's coming to mind for me. What about you?
I have love spell. Like my mom did not let me wear that because
Yes.
she was like, that's what all the grown-ups are wearing. But love spell took me. I could even still smell it to this day. Like it's something about it where I loved it. That and candied yams. Like I feel like when I smelled candy yams, like I was, and it's crazy because I didn't even eat the candy yams, but it was something about the smell of them where I was like, ooh, I'm about to eat something good. So that's for sure mine. Okay, so what is the smell that is comforting for you?
A clean house, bleach.
Fabuloso.
Oh yeah, fabuloso, bleach, the lemon scented, even the regular. I like the smell of pine saw.
Mm.
Yeah, when I was young, I really, really liked the smell of pine saw. But that clean or just like a clean house smell where somebody done cleaned up real good. You just like yes. Just it makes you just feel like nice shower, take a nap, or just chill out. It's a win.
Yeah. Yes.
So,
I love that. Yes. For me, I think mine is incense. Like, it's something about incense, and it's crazy because my mom was not into incense. All my family members were, and I used to always be like, "Why don't you ever get incense? Like, why we always gotta use?" My mom was into oil, so she was always burning oil. Like, we never had candles. Like, candles were for decoration. So whenever I would go to people's houses and they had incense, it just did something for me. And now, like, I have so many incense because that's like become my thing. Because it just feels like Black excellence. Like I don't know what it is.
do you have an incense holder or do you put it in your light? Well, actually, it ain't even no lights like that no more. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, yes. You just gave me a flashback.
Yes.
That's definitely what all my family used to do. Like, they would never use an incense holder.
Put it
So I
in the
didn't even know
light.
incense holders were a thing until I became an adult.
I just looked up and realized we don't even have lights like that no more. That is
Or don't.
hilarious. You can't even do
Or
that.
don't.
You have to have a incense holder now.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I do have an incense holder, but sometimes my cousins will put them in the sockets too.
Who?
Put them in the sockets, like where you plug stuff in.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Oh no, not even the lights. You talking about a socket? Like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's
I
dangerous.
ain't seen that one before.
Should not be doing that anyway.
Talk about
That's funny.
inventions, figuring it out every time.
For real. All right. You want to do your favorite, the hearing things one?
I don't even care no more.
Oh my gosh. I was gonna save it for last because I was like, I feel like that was gonna be the most fun. So we got hearing and taste left.
We could save hearing. We could do taste.
What is a taste that brings back good memories?
Hot chocolate, eggnog, apple cider, hot apple cider, peppermints.
The red peppermint or the green peppermint?
The red.
Ew.
What? Nobody
I
want
love the green.
the green?
Well, I guess I love those then.
Yeah, nobody wants that green. Yeah, I would say those are the taste. I'm thinking of my pawpaw's lemon pie. Like he would make it every Thanksgiving. He still does. I remember when I was young, I didn't really like it, but I was a sweet person, so I'll eat anything that's sweet, and now I love, like growing up, it just like my taste buds just continuously change.
Yeah.
That taste of a lemon pie. Oh,
that sounds good.
Hungry. I want a snack.
That's funny.
Okay.
My stepmom, well, she doesn't cook very well, but she knows how to make this like chicken. Well, I don't know what the sauce is. I keep telling her to send it to me, but I don't think she wants me to know. But it's like this perfect sauce that she puts on this chicken where it's like a sticky sauce, but it's very flavorful. And it's like teriyaki mixed with something. And like for somebody who doesn't cook very well, like she knows how to make this chicken very well. And I just remember when she would make it, I get so excited. That for sure. And then oh my gosh, Woody's barbecue, like they used to have the best ribs. I don't know what the ribs are like now because I haven't been there in forever. But I remember when I first had them ribs in like the second grade, because my elementary school was next door to it. I was like, what is this goodness? Like, whew, when I tell you, I was like, I think ribs is my thing. Like, I was talking about them ribs so much. Like them ribs. Oh, and the last one, pastrami.
Ew.
My dad, I never forget my dad. One day we went to go bumper car riding, and after he was like, "Oh, have you ever had pastrami?" And he took me to this place, Bruno's pastrami. Bruno something, I don't know, Inglewood. And when I tell you, I was like, I feel like I've been missing out all my life. It was so good.
You know what's so funny with the pastrami? I immediately said ill because by itself it sounds nasty, but a pastrami sandwich, like it is, like
yeah, that's what I mean.
What's funny though is I don't even know what pastrami tastes like by itself. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always paired. You think about
I don't either.
Sandwich, you know?
Yeah, I wouldn't want it by itself. I don't think
it might be good. I just thought about it now. I'm like, it's always the sandwich, but because it's mixed with so much, you don't really know. Like the taste you're getting is all of it together. So like, what does pastrami taste like by itself?
I have to have it hot too. I think I had a cold once and I was like, I don't like this. Yeah, it's not. Wasn't it for me.
Some good eats growing up. Second grade, being able to come from elementary school, get some ribs.
Girl, oh my gosh. And then next door, there's a place what is it called? Harriet's cheesecake. I'm not a
Oh
cheesecake
my
person,
goodness, yes, it's still
but
there.
I had one of them cheesecakes. I believe it's still there,
It
right?
is, yeah, I had it. It's still there.
Oh my gosh. When I tell you, like, I would go to the Cheesecake Factory and cheesecake, I did not like it. And I had Harry's and I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I want this all the time. Yeah. So good. Okay. So the next thing when thinking of taste, what is a taste that is comforting for you? So
Mm,
basically like a comfort food.
mm, I like ice cream. I'm a sweets person, or um, like I'm a sunflower seeds person too. Like
What? Me too. I love me some good sunflower seeds.
no, not like me, child. No, it's a problem. Like sunflower seeds, and it's comforting because I think it's like something to do with your mouth. But
Oh
like
yeah, for sure.
into, because I don't just want the seeds already popped out. Like I
Yeah,
want to pop
no.
them myself.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
it's just
Yes.
something comforting about that. I like salt and vinegar chips. That was another one when I was younger. I
Oh,
did
me
not
too.
like those chips. My mama used to stay buying them, and she could guarantee nobody's gonna take those because they was gross to us, or at least to me. And now I love like that savory, like I don't know, like that it taste just makes you feel good. Um, so I would say for sure the sunflower seeds. So you give me a bag of sunflower seeds, that's
Mm,
comforting to me.
yeah, that was my comfort as a kid for sure. Sunflower seeds and Skittles, like I don't know what it was, and Sprite. Those are like my
Mm.
three things. Like I was set with those things. But now I realize I like things with cinnamon. So it could be like cinnamon in my tea. It could be a cinnamon roll. It could be like cinnamon in my oatmeal, like cinnamon toast crunch. Like it's something about cinnamon that I really, really like. So for me, anything with cinnamon is pretty much like comforting. Like if I have cinnamon toast crunch in my house, it's gonna get ate within like 2 days because I'm eating it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like it's so good to me.
Huh,
So
huh.
definitely mine. What is something that you oftentimes will crave the taste of?
Ice cream. Ice cream,
What flavor?
pistachio, Haagen-Dazs. That's my favorite ice cream ever. So I'll crave that. And it's the Haagen-Dazs pistachio ice cream is different. Like a lot of times if you see pistachio ice cream, it'll be green. But
Yeah.
Haagen-Dazs is not as white, and it's actually like has
Oh.
pieces of pistachio, and it's very different. Yeah, so like that is
Hmm.
my favorite. Um, my mama's chili. Wait,
I love chili. Oh my gosh.
what is the theme now? Because now I'm just saying a whole bunch of stuff I like. What's the theme?
What you crave?
Oh, what I crave. Okay, no. When I go home, I do, or every now and then. Um, I love me some oxtails.
That
I
sounds
like I
good.
like fatty, comforting, like Southern food. Um,
Mm-hmm.
some good chicken wings. I'm gonna crave. Um, Stuff like that. But it changes. It changes. But for sure, ice cream. I'm never gonna turn down some ice cream. Like unless I don't really like chocolate ice cream, I'll turn that down. But overall, ice cream for me. What's your craving?
Mm.
Well, you said of cinnamon. You've been that. It sounds like you be craving that sometimes.
I don't really be craving it. It's more so just something that like I lean on for comfort. I would say for craving, I do crave ice cream pretty often. Like that's my thing. But I would say things coated in sugar, which is really bad. Like I love sour punch belts. I love like ribs coated in sugar.
Ribs?
Um, ribs.
Say it again.
You know, ribs. RIPS. Right? You know, mom.
What is
They're
those?
usually like I have to show you. They're basically like sour punch straws, but they're a little harder and they're
They're
usually like
clear.
smaller. Yeah,
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
yeah. I love stuff coated in sugar, which is either coated in sugar or tahini. Like sometimes I would get a drink that if it has tahini on the rim, like I'm sold. I won't even read what else is in it, but I just saw it had tahini on the rim, so now I'm drinking it. So I definitely crave those things. So let's move on to 5. I was gonna say 5 things you want to hear. I'm lying. I have a breakdown. I have questions. Not 5 things you want to hear. So the first one is, what is a song that makes you feel good? And you gotta play like 3 seconds of it.
A song that makes me feel good. Okay. Let me go. Let me see. Because it's a few of them that for sure is like, you play this, I'm it. I would say Go Get It.
Go Get It by Mary.
No, a song that makes me feel good. This song made me feel hype. Like, if y'all could see me in my car listening to this song.
Can you play it already?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay. You gotta know what that is. You don't?
What is that? I didn't hear anything.
Yo.
Copyright infringement. Don't play too much.
That's what I was just about to say. Hey, when J-Rock, that is my song. Like, if I hear that anywhere, I'm gonna get hype for no reason. It's so motivating. Like, it literally is saying like you're going to win no matter what. Like, I love that song. So
yeah. It's funny that you picked that song because when it first came out, I was so obsessed with it. Like, I found out he was giving a free concert, and girl, I went to it just so I could jump up and down and sing that song. Like, I was
had a whole mosh pit going, didn't they? That's that type of song. You don't want to.
It was so fun.
I don't want to be in the mosh pit, but I'll do it by myself in the car.
For real. Yeah.
So what about you?
I didn't want to pick something that was like inspirational or anything like that. I just wanted to pick like a song that like I like to vibe to. So this is what I've been playing in the car.
I can't hear it.
You can't hear it at all?
No, I could hear the background. It sound like music, Soul Child or something.
Nah, let me take out my AirPods.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me still?
Yeah.
All right, copyright infringement. I'm about to play the whole song, but it's Joe, Let's Stay Home Tonight. And it's something about that song. Like, if you play it when the sun is going down, you driving real slow, you're gonna go home tonight. It's just something about that song. Like, it just feels good. And it's not even like the words. It's just, I feel like it's just the beat.
The vibe. Yes.
Yeah.
Joe will do that to you. Joe will do that to you. Yes.
Lately, I've just been playing Joe, like when the sun is going down. I'm like, who am I?
Who are you?
I love Joe.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes, I'm here for that. I like that.
So, what is a song that reminds you of Saturdays as a kid? I know, very random and specific, but Saturdays as a kid.
I mean, that Will Smith Summertime did have us in a chokehold.
For real?
Summertime. No, I'm trying to think of what else because I feel like that's giving something else, not a kid. Oh my goodness, that's I'm thinking of Sunday, but the song "Stomp" by Kirk Franklin.
Lately, I've been going through some things.
Hey, we used to ride a church bus, so a church van would come pick us up in the community.
What?
It was so cool. Every Sunday, the church would pick us up. So your parents then got to take you. They'd pick you up, and the bus would come on the street playing the music, the church music, and we be on the bus, you know, make me clap your hand. You hear the bus coming down the street. You like, I'm about to go to church. Like church was pretty lit as a kid growing up. So
yeah, that's different.
it is different. I don't know. Saturday though, I don't know. Cause even Sunday seemed like the more music day. Cause even cleaning up in the morning, you know, your mama my mom should play her little music. You're like, all right, Mary J. Blige going. You already know what this time it is. But Saturday, I feel like Saturdays for me was a kid. I was like sleeping. Maybe the sound like cartoons in the morning. That type of thing going on, but I can't think of us. I can't think of a Saturday song as a kid. Destiny Child. That's just something that's coming to mind as a kid. Something we listen to a lot. Destiny Child.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't know. What about you? What's she coming up with?
Well, my mom likes to party, so I'm gonna play my song.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, that was my mom's jam. Like I feel like that song had her in a chokehold.
Hey.
You would play it on her stereo, and I'd be like, "Oh my!" Like I'd be trying to sleep in, and next thing I know, I'd be like, "What's going on out there?" And she'd just be like, just dancing in the living room.
I love it. That is so nice.
Huh?
I love that. That's nice.
Yeah,
That's a nice
that was her
memory.
thing.
Your mama dancing. Hey, that song is a whole vibe. It is.
So the next one is, what is a song that you feel like calms you or grounds you?
Ground. Let's see.
Gotta play it.
Oh, okay. I be getting hyped too much. The song you know what this is, right?
Yeah, of course. Go off away. Everybody's favorite. How could you not like that song?
That song, oh my goodness. Like, I don't know. It's just a whole like a feel good vibe. And then you can be in the club and hear that song, it feels good, but you can also like literally I'll be at home just typing notes or something I can play that it makes me feel good. So it's like I would say, yeah, that's one. What about you?
Okay, let me play mine. You don't know the song, huh?
Can't hear it.
You can't hear it all?
No.
Did you hear it that time?
No, I don't know.
It's Red Corn by Sir. I love that song.
That's the Sir. I knew that. I heard that. I could hear something with that, but no, I've never heard that one.
Yeah, I love that song.
Who was that artist you sent me a while ago who had like a whole meditation album? Who was that?
Tony Jones.
Tony Jones. That was
I love Tony Jones. I'll give that for my clients. I'd be like, this is your homework. Just listen to Tony Jones. And they'd be like, oh my God, it was so amazing. Then they'd be coming telling me about songs. I'd be like, all right, I didn't listen to it that deep. I only know a few of them. But yeah. Okay. Well, I just wanted to do something different and get in touch with our 5 senses. So that's all we got for this week's episode of Black Women Healing Pod. I did want to shout out a business. It is called Soft Serve Sweets, I believe. I'll double check that and get back to y'all. We'll have it all in the the baby is doing a whole lot right now. So anyway, I'll let you take over.
Yeah, no, y'all. I really hope y'all enjoyed this episode as much as I did. Thanks to Myra for coming with this very random topic that changed into a random episode. Like, this is really cool, in a different way of thinking about the 5 senses. I use this with my clients, but a lot of times I'll use it as like a calming skill where you have to think about 5 things in a room, 4 things type of thing. But the way she just did it, I think it made you feel more like, it made you think like about your memories, your childhood, even present moment. Like, so I like the way that she spent this. So thank you, Myra.
Thank you. And that's it for this week's episode of Black Women Healing Pod.